Welcome to Mi Casa. My name's Conrad Layn. I come out here to what I call the secret garden. That's not so secret, but I come here to think and really get my thoughts together. Sometimes I might come out here, go through some Excel spreadsheets, and just hang out. And I love being near greenery and just plants and I love it. I love the energy. But anyways, enough of that. I received a phenomenal question from a YouTube viewer by the name of James Anderson. What Anderson stipulated and stated was he wanted me to go in full detail in regards to a profit breakdown for HyreCar. Because for those that follow my channel, if you're into Turo, if you're into HyreCar, you might have heard of HyreCar. HyreCar gets a lot of scrutiny and a lot of dissatisfaction in comparison to the opposite of Turo. Turo gets a lot of praise and is more known at this point, and a lot of people have good reviews. I'm one of the few people on YouTube that have been in the HyreCar world as well, and I love HyreCar. I've been on HyreCar for over 3 years, so I want to take this opportunity to answer and elaborate further in regards to James Anderson's question about my profitability, my revenue, which is the amount the vehicle has made before expenses, the net profit, basically everything minus the expenses, and basically what my fees are, how I bought my car, what the price I bought my car. I'll even give a little more information, and just basically everything that actually allows me to succeed on HyreCar and thrive. Because most HyreCar owners I've met are no more. They either went to the Turo side, or they left the platform altogether, or they just gave up, or said they failed. A lot of times due to improper strategy, improper math, and not thinking outside the box. For example, I teach people on my channel, if you're a follower or viewer, how to actually earn extra income on top of HyreCar income, because HyreCar income comes from the renter. But what about making sure the renter has more money coming in so they stop not paying you? Oftentimes, a lot of HyreCar owners have issues with claims, or the renter not paying them. The goal is create a way how to actually make income and revenue opportunity for your HyreCar renters. People oftentimes rent a car to the HyreCar renters, and that's it. As a HyreCar owner, your job, in my perspective, what's worked for me and why I can actually make a significant amount of income with all my vehicles and my assets I own, is because I think of ways on how to put money into my HyreCar renters' pockets. For example, there's companies here where they allow you to wrap your car, and you'll actually be able to make money yourself, or you can even give that to your HyreCar owner. You can add on something called a cargo box, which is a vending machine that you put in the car. You can make money off of that, or you can have your HyreCar renter make money off of that. These are ways you can make compounding amounts of wealth yourself, and you can also offer some of that money, or you can give opportunities and ways for your HyreCar renter to make money from these opportunities as well. That's how I'm able to thrive. So follow the video through. I separate it in different sections. I'm going to go through what my vehicles, the vehicles I have on my platform, to show you I am the real deal. I'm going to show a few of my vehicles. I have multiple vehicles on the HyreCar platform, but anyone could say that they're a HyreCar owner and might be lying to you. I am the real deal. I actually was on HyreCar well before Turo. I've been out here for 3 years. I'm still here, still succeeding, still crushing out, and I'm actually planning to acquire and add on 10 more vehicles onto the HyreCar platform at this time. I might go further than that. I love HyreCar. I'm going to add more cars to Turo as well. I'm a Turo power host. For those that don't know what that is, that simply means I've got to a financial threshold where I make passive income at a pretty substantial, significant rate, where I've been deemed a power host. And so it's pretty cool. And I do the same for HyreCar as well. So for those that want to learn how to make consistent and passive income with basically being able to purchase a car and have your renter pay you long term, the car I'm about to show you is a 2017 Hyundai Elantra that I actually purchased from a company named Tread.com. I left a link below. I also left another video below that goes into how to earn 6 figures with HyreCar. The video below is valuable, and so far it teaches you, and I share my ideologies and perspectives and strategies on how not only to make HyreCar renter income, but how to actually add in third parties, other people outside of HyreCar, and bring that money in. And this allows you to earn up to 6 figures. I teach how to actually increase your fleet, how to actually get more wealth building opportunities outside of HyreCar. Because yes, making money from HyreCar rentals is great, but if you learn how to add more money onto the onto the HyreCar income, you can compound and build a whole lot faster at an exponential rate. So if you're interested and want to see current Lane's fleet, I'm going to share the archive, I'm going to share the secrets, I'm going to show how profitable I actually am. And I definitely am profitable. I'm in the green, and under 1 year, under 12 months, under 11 months, about 10 months and some change, I'm already well over. I made my profit by month 8, actually. So within 8 months of purchasing the car that I purchased on April 27th, and today's date is February 19th. I already, under 10 months, have made a significant amount of money back. My expenses are paid, any fees are paid, and I'm in the green actually. I have revenue, but I have a net profit, and I start profiting like about month, really seventh or eighth. So when I'm gonna show how I did this, and you can do this too. I love you guys. Welcome to Layn HyreCar University. Follow the video through. Welcome to the Secret Garden, and let's learn, people. I'm gonna share what the actual price breakdown is. Get ready for it. Layn HyreCar University. My name is Conrad Layn. I'm going to share exactly how to earn a profit, and I'm going to share my actual HyreCar owner profile, and I'm actually going to do a specific vehicle, the 2017 Hyundai Elantra that I purchased from tread.com. I left the link below. If Tread is available in your area, I highly recommend them. I've had nothing but good experiences from Tread. I have bought cars from dealerships, private owners, but Tread's probably been one of the most seamless experiences I've ever had in regards to purchasing a car. It really makes things easy, and I just love the whole structure and how concise they are. But anyways, this is the website tread.com, and this is actually a conversation between the seller and I, where above, see where it says, "Hello, Esteban, and good morning. I'm ready for the test drive. I sent you a request to test drive at 12 p.m. today. As soon as I complete test drive, I will purchase your 2017 Hyundai Elantra today." The cool thing about Tread is Tread offers you a free Carfax report. So you actually get a free Carfax report, which is pretty common with what dealerships do. But the cool thing, this is online. So I can go through all these different vehicles online, review the Carfax, and they go through an inspection as well to make sure the car is vetted and good and safe for you to drive and purchase, which is pretty cool as well. So after I reviewed the Carfax, I definitely liked what the car appeared, aesthetically speaking, from the pictures, and I also liked what I saw on the Carfax report. Now the next step is to test drive it. So at that point, if everything goes good and I wanted to test drive the vehicle and I like the vehicle, I'm going to purchase it. So, and I bought this car actually for $8,500 cash. Everyone comes in different. Tread also has financing. You could bring your own financing if you have your own banking relationships or credit union. You get a bank loan or car loan. You could use that money or that car loan to purchase through Tread. Or Tread also has financing where they have online financiers that will actually give you a car loan. You just have to submit, complete an application through Tread, and you can actually get financing for Tread vehicles as well. But I went a different route and bought it just outright cash. And the cool thing is I'm already in the profit on under 12 months. I actually, as you see, April 18th is when I actually start inquiring. Well, actually it was April 17th. I started inquiring about this vehicle. I purchased this car on the 20th, and I had it already making money for me starting on April 27th of basically, so it's been so April 27th from purchasing the car. April 20th, it was already making me money from the 27th, people. Now fast forward, it's now February 19th, 2022, and it's been a long-term rental. It's been on the platform for 299 days, people. Phenomenal. This is how you do it. I bought the car here. Let me click into it. Look at this, people. Bought this car. Just want to give you a live experience. So you make money when you save money, and I loved it. I purchased this car, and it's been making money for me ever since on the HyreCar platform, and sold. Bam. And I bought it already. And so I'm going to actually share my screen. You can see it's the same exact vehicle. I bought it. I bought it at 67,000 miles. It's currently at just over 79,000, just under 80,000 actually. And I already am at a profit in the green under 12 months. So I'm going to share my actual price breakdown on how I do this. Pretty cool. And this is a 2017 Hyundai Elantra that I purchased from Tread. I started inquiring about this vehicle about on April 17th last year, and then I purchased the car and acquired the vehicle on the 20th, and then I had it already making money and added to the platform on April 27th, which is 1 week after I purchased the vehicle, and it's been on the platform for 299 days, people. I love it. So follow the screen through. I'm gonna break this into different segments. The first segment is this segment where I just share how I actually bought the car, and you gotta get the best deal. Second, actually in the other portion of the next video that you're gonna see right after this, it goes into basically the vehicles I actually have and that I've acquired and I added on, and the payouts. So I'm going to show the payouts, how much I've been making. I'm going to prove and show that I've actually been on the platform for over 3 years. I'm going to show, it shows HyreCar, and it shows that HyreCar documented 2019, where I was being paid in 2019. So you guys know I'm telling the truth. I'm gonna show my fleet, a part of my fleet on there, where so I can show and prove that I have multiple cars. I just want to share that I am telling the truth. I have multiple cars on the platform, as I'm gonna share proof directly on the HyreCar. I'm gonna share my actual profile, and I'm gonna share the payouts that show 2019. So you know I've been on the platform for over 3 years, and then I'm gonna show my actual price breakdown and give you the calculations. And I'm really gonna size this up really nicely. You're gonna learn a lot here. I'm sharing all the information I possibly can with all y'all. And again, I'm definitely in the green. The revenue I've made on this car alone, and I bought this car for $8,500. It's $13,211.25 revenue, and the profit is really nice. So my expenses, everything's factored in, and I'm gonna share the breakdown on how I got my calculations, how I calculate the daily rate. Is gonna be really valuable. Stay tuned, a lot to come. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share, and follow the video through, people. Subscribe, and let's get, the video's not about to end. It's about to go to the next series. So welcome to Layn HyreCar University. My name's Conrad Layn. You're actually right inside my HyreCar owner profile. These are some of the earnings. I've been on the HyreCar platform for over 3 years now. I actually started here on HyreCar first, and this is what developed and cultivated my love for renting cars and owning cars as assets and offsetting. It's been wonderful. And then I actually went over to the Turo side. So I have vehicles separately on Turo and HyreCar, but enough about Turo. We're talking about HyreCar now. So I want to show how I started off. So for example, I'm not going to go, it's a lot of information here, so I'm not going to go over all of it. I want to keep it short and concise. This is the first part where I'm going to show how I actually earned income with HyreCar. And then the next part of this video, I'm going to show the vehicles I have listed. I'm going to go show a few of them. And then I'm going to go into the price breakdown, which is the most valuable. So you'll want to watch section number 3 for the price breakdown, people. But anyways, here we go. So for example, September 2nd, I earned $45. Look at that. Look how the prices start. And look how consistent it is. This is when I first started back in 2019, people. Look at that. This is what I earned from renting cars. Then I start adding on more cars. Look at that, $43.75. And I start earning more and more income consistently. Great. And I'm simply just sharing. And this is really just proof to show I have been on the HyreCar platform, and I'm one of the few HyreCar owners who actually stayed on the HyreCar platform. A lot of HyreCar owners on YouTube quit, or they said they failed and they gave up, and it's unfortunate. It's just how it is. So I'm one of the few that actually have succeeded, and actually I'm still thriving. I plan to add some more cars to HyreCar. I'm really excited about that. Actually, I love Turo. I plan to add more cars to Turo, but I plan to also add a whole nother fleet to HyreCar, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's a really great way to earn income. Highly endorse and recommend HyreCar, and I love the opportunity. So I wanted to share proof that I have been on HyreCar for over 3 years. This even shows 2019. $1,231.08. And just because, look, it's almost on a daily basis, I'm pretty much getting paid. And this is back in 2019, people. Let's fast forward to 2020. And look at that. It's very consistent. But anyways, follow me through. I'm going to share my actual listings so you actually see my actual vehicles. Hey y'all, just want to share a few of the vehicles that I have on and I've added to the HyreCar platform. I have quite a bit actually. I'm just going to show a few of them. So this is a 2018 Hyundai Elantra, 2017 Hyundai Elantra. That's when we're actually going to be doing the price breakdown and the profit breakdown. 2010 Volkswagen Jetta, 2007 Mercedes-Benz, 2014 black Buick Verano. I actually have another Buick Verano. I actually have 2 Buick Veranos on the Turo platform. One's red and one's silver. And I have a black one that I added to the HyreCar platform, which is done phenomenal. Phenomenal. But anyways, now to the price breakdown, people. I just want to share. I'm doing this just to show proof that I am the real deal. I really have been on the HyreCar platform, which is why I showed the first screen that shows payouts back from 2019. And I'm showing this to show that I do have multiple cars on the HyreCar platform. And I'm going to show the actual price breakdown, people. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, this is Conrad Layn here. I'm going to share my profit breakdown for the 2017 Hyundai Elantra that I purchased from tread.com. I left a link for tread.com below. I've used tread.com quite a few times, and I've had a great experience purchasing quite a bit of vehicles from tread.com, and they've worked out well. And I've added them to HyreCar. So yeah, let me get right into it. So this is the earnings breakdown. This is the absolute amount. And for all HyreCar owners that know this or don't know this is actually where you find your earnings breakdown. You just go into your earnings tab and it shows exactly down to the last penny how much your vehicle has actually earned. So the 2017 Hyundai Elantra, since I added the vehicle on, I purchased the vehicle from tread.com on April 20th. I added on the HyreCar, I added on the 2017 Hyundai Elantra on HyreCar within 1 day after purchasing on April 20th. And it's been on and been rented on HyreCar since April 27th. So that's pretty cool. That means from after 1 week, after 7 days of purchasing the vehicle, I was already making money with my renter. And it's been a long-term renter. And that's what I love about HyreCar. I love Turo as well. I'm also a Turo power host for those that know what that is or don't know what that is. I'm at a point where I make a pretty good amount of passive income on a Turo platform. But funny thing, I actually started on HyreCar. I started on HyreCar first. And this vehicle I purchased April 27th, and now it's currently February 19th, 2022. This booking has been booked for for almost a year now, consistently. And what's cool about this is I'm going to share some calculations. I'm going to break down how much on average I make per day with this vehicle, because the prices fluctuated. And with a long-term renter, and I strongly encourage this, is to work with them. If they're a long-term renter and say maybe maybe they're having a tough month, maybe they're not getting as many deliveries, maybe they're not getting as many maybe pickups, whatever the case is, because remember, they use your car to make money. So remember, maybe they have a slow month, or maybe it's a slow economy. Maybe it's just a bad year. Maybe they get sick. You start to get to know your renter, because oftentimes I have many videos that go over this through HyreCar University and HyreCar Layn HyreCar Quick Tips and Layn HyreCar University. And that's why you should subscribe to this channel. So subscribe to the channel now, and you'll get to learn so much about HyreCar. This is one of the few channels, I'm one of the few HyreCar owners that have actually succeeded and survived. A lot of the HyreCar owners that started on YouTube are no more. And a lot of HyreCar owners I've met gave up or stopped the business altogether. And what I see oftentimes, and not to misjudge them, because I'm sure they have really good reasons why they quit it, but oftentimes it comes down to just improper strategy. In my personal opinion, I have videos that go into this as well. A lot of people treat HyreCar like Turo. It's a different business, different type of demographic. People are renting your car to earn money. So oftentimes it's a different strategy that you need. I have many videos that go into that. This is really supposed to go into profitability and my profit breakdown for my specific vehicle for the 2017 Hyundai Elantra. And I chose this vehicle specifically for the reason I have multiple vehicles on the HyreCar platform. But this is the thing though. A lot of my other vehicles I earn consistent and passive income from HyreCar, which has been phenomenal. But this is the thing, a lot of them, I have them wrapped, or I have other ways of compounded ways of making money with each car. So not everyone's made equally. Some people might not have the opportunity to wrap their car and get paid. And when I say wrap your car, there's actually companies out there that will pay you, say maybe $100, $200, $300, even sometimes upwards of $400, $500 per month if you wrap your car. That's another way I can make money that compounds and builds more wealth on top of HyreCar income. So I left a video below that goes over how to earn six figures, basically 100,000 or and above, with other strategies that I'm sharing, like wrapping your car. And there's many others. That follow the video below is in the description. You can actually watch that video. It's been a high viewer, and it shares a lot of deep information and perspective and insights on how to actually not only earn income with HyreCar, but how to earn and partner with other companies that will pay you for owning this car. So now you're earning an extra maybe $200, $300, $400, $500 on your car. Pretty cool. So I don't want to use those vehicles because I want to make this as simple as possible, because what if you're someone, maybe in your territory that company doesn't exist, or maybe you're not allowed in your territory, or maybe you just don't qualify for it. Maybe your car is not at the point where the company wants to partner with you. Some companies, they can scrutinize the way your vehicle looks. They don't want to wrap your car, maybe if it's a certain color or if it looks a certain way. So the best way I could do this is my most basic car that's been very consistent. I've earned a revenue of $13,211.25 before expenses have been subtracted, which is phenomenal in under 1 year, people, under 12 months. This 2017 Hyundai Elantra that I purchased for $8,500 pure cash, and everyone comes in differently. Just because I bought it cash, that's not the only way. If you could also go credit, and on tread.com, I left a link below as well for tread.com. So if you want to purchase vehicles from Tread, you can, but do your own due diligence. But maybe you use credit, right? If you use credit, that's fine, because if you watch my other videos, I go on something called GRM, gross rent multiplier. Simply put, I'm also real estate licensed, and I learned from the commercial real estate side, not the residential real estate side, the commercial real estate side, the way some investors appraise a commercial property. Well, one of the ways, many other ways, but one of the ways is something called GRM, gross rent multiplier. It just means that you can take in consideration the amount of rents that are accrued. So say there's 10 units, right? The commercial property that's 5 units or above, right? So apartment building that's 10 units. Every tenant pays $1,000 rent, for example. So that means per month in those 10 units, that's $10,000. For the sake of examples, let's say the property's worth 100,000, not in California, but let's say the building's worth 100,000, right? But you make $10,000 per month. That means you have a GRM of really 1.2, because you're able to get what the amount of the building's worth or the loan and pay it back within 1 year, really in 10 months. And then by the end of the year, you're already in the green, you're complete profit. That's what this is. GRM just simply means that I like having a GRM of a gross rate multiplier of 1 to 3 years. Typically over 3 years is a little too long for me. And oftentimes when I went over the numbers and other HyreCar owners that I assisted privately, their numbers just don't look right. They have like GRMs of like 10 to 20 years because their expenses, they're overburdened and over leveraged, and just their numbers just are terrible. And that's the problem I've seen, that people don't do the proper math. And I'm not perfect by any means, but this is what's worked for me. I've been on the platform for over 3 years on HyreCar. I actually started here first, then I went to Turo. I have separate cars on Turo and separate cars on HyreCar that never commingle. You can't actually commingle Turo vehicles with HyreCar vehicles. They can't be on the same platform. So, and I completely believe in that. But the point is that I've been on it for over 3 years, so I must be doing something right. No arrogance intended. So I want to share what's been working for me, and that's part of it. Knowing the numbers, people, having a GRM from 1 to 3. You get the best deal when you buy the cars as cheap as you possibly can. You can always negotiate and get a deal. And the point is, and finding other ways to earn income. Like I said, the video below shares how to earn 6 figures, basically $100,000 or more with HyreCar, by utilizing my strategies that I've cultivated, that I left below. Very, very valuable watch. It's definitely a gem. So it doesn't matter if you overbuy the car, don't recommend that. But if you overspend for a car and spend too much, or if you do the Conrad Layn way and buy a car at a great price, then you actually will have a higher likelihood of earning and being in the green and profiting, because you can actually use that video below to earn 6 figures with HyreCar, with learning secrets on how to actually earn extra income be on top of your HyreCar income. Like, for example, partnering with companies that wrap your car and they pay maybe $200-300 per month. That's extra money right there. And others, adding a cargo box, for example, where maybe you earn money that way. A lot of different strategies. Follow the video below to go in detail. But the point is, this vehicle right here doesn't have any of that. It's just simply a vehicle that has no wrapping, has no extra compounded income. This is just a vehicle that I'm using as an example that is only earning HyreCar income, and that's it. Because everyone's not made equally. Some people might not have the ability to get a campaign where they're paid $200, $300, or $400 or $500 per month. So I want to take consideration people like that. So if you have no other way of making money except HyreCar, this is the video for you, because this 2017 Hyundai Elantra that I purchased for $8,500, and I profited, and I'm already in the green in under 1 year. And there's times I've had the daily rate at as high as $85 per day. I've had as low as $25 per day. But usually on average, it's usually around maybe $43, $44. And I'm going to do the math and share it with you. Let me get right to it. So for example, this is my profit. I'm going to do the numbers to show you how I'm going to get to that $3,589.92 profit, where I'm in the green. That's how much minus expenses and etc. So I'll get to that, but first I want to share how I actually calculate my average. So at this point, it's actually February 19th, 2022. My HyreCar has been on a long-term rental for 299 days, but we can even be conservative and add one more day and put 300. I'm gonna show both numbers. So if it's 300 days or 299 days, I'm gonna share what it is. So this right now is February 19th. So I'm at 299 days that my car's been rented out. So I'm simply gonna put the amount that the car's accrued, $13,211.25. Divide that by 299 days. Bam, $44.18 on average is what my car's earned. And if I want to be a little more conservative, 300 days. Bam, $44. So the cool thing about this is I'm able to profit. And look at this. This is what you want to do. You could do this with your smartphone. You could do this with a calculator at home. You just put in the amount you're making and divide it, so you learn how much you're actually averaging out. That's how much I'm making basically on this 2017 vehicle, and I made a profit in under 1 year, people. You could do it too, and this is not adding any extra income or any other secrets. Imagine if I did that, I'll earn way more on top of that. But the point is, this is a perfect vehicle to share an example, because maybe you don't have the opportunity. Maybe there's no companies that offer you payment for wrapping your car or extra little secrets like that. But if there is, follow the video below and you might learn some extra secrets on how to earn extra income on top of your HyreCar income. But for those that just have a vehicle and just want to learn how to profit with only HyreCar, this is how you do it, people. I want to keep this short, simple, and sweet as much as possible. Don't want to confuse it too much. And like I said, that's pretty much how many days, how much I make per day. Now let me show you how I actually calculate the revenue and subtract the expenses to get the net, basically the profit. So for example, as you all saw on my last screen directly from HyreCar, the revenue, the amount that was earned and accrued on the vehicle on the 2017 Hyundai Elantra was $13,211.25, which is phenomenal in under 1 year, under 12 months, people. First, I subtract the amount I purchased the car for, as I showed you guys earlier. I purchased the vehicle for $8,500 from tread.com. I left that link below as well, right there. So I left the how to earn six figures with HyreCar. You can earn basically 100,000 or more. Seriously, very valuable video below. And I left the link directly to tread.com. If Tread's in your area, you can maybe purchase a car from Tread. But the point is, always do your best. Doesn't matter if it's from tread.com, doesn't matter if it's from the dealership. Do your best to get the best deal in the beginning. That's how you start saving money, and you get a lot more equity that way. But anyways, so $13,211.25, subtract $8,500 for the vehicle, which is $4,711.25, right? But I'm not done yet. Now I must subtract my fees, which is 11, 21, so $1,121.33. Bam, that puts me at $3,589.92, people. That's my pure profit. That's it. So that's basically my net. That's minus expenses. That's tire rotations, oil changes, insurance. That's registration sticker fees and miscellaneous fees. Thankfully, I haven't had any type of deductibles or claims that I have to pay or use. I would consider that too. So if you have to pay a deductible, consider to deduct that from your profit. That's an expense as well. And like I said, thankfully, I haven't had any accidents. That's by design. Yes, you can't get rid of 100% of risk, but as I mentioned in a lot of my other videos, I share and teach how to actually contact HyreCar, how to run background checks on any renters that rent your car. You don't have to give it to them. Maybe you call, what I always recommend, and I mentioned this in many videos on my channel, so definitely watch Layn HyreCar University, watch Layn HyreCar Quick Tips, and subscribe to the channel, Current Layn channel, because you're going to learn a lot of tips and tricks on how to conduct background checks and conduct market research. So for example, one tip I do is when someone books a car, because I have multiple cars on the HyreCar platform, I immediately call HyreCar and I ask for a background check. Most HyreCar owners don't even know they can do this. They're not even aware of it. And this is a huge secret that will make you very competitive. You'll outcompete people. Is contact HyreCar, ask them, hey, what's on this person's record? How were they with the last HyreCar owner? You might find out, hey, this person paid on time all the time. They were never the issue. Or you might find, hey, they stole a car. Or maybe, hey, they have a bad record. Or, hey, they got in a bad accident. It was their fault. Or, hey, maybe they didn't pay on time. Or they're always late. Or they stopped paying. Or they owe. You never know what the case is. So it doesn't hurt that when you get a renter, that's great. Get happy. But end happiness and contact HyreCar and get a notepad and write down any infractions, anything they tell you about them, or anything that occurred maybe with another HyreCar owner. Maybe this is the first time on the platform. You're the first experience. At that point, you just go with the flow, I highly recommend calling them, ask them if they had any like accidents, if they had any DUIs. They might be honest, they might not be, but it doesn't hurt asking. But best case scenario, a lot of the HyreCar renters do actually have been on the HyreCar platform before or rented from another HyreCar owner. Highly recommend contacting HyreCars and ask them to do a background check for you and ask them questions on how they've treated the other or last or previous HyreCar owner's vehicle, so you kind of know how they're gonna treat your car. And that's what's helped me. Is this HyreCar renter? I did that with him, and he was great. He never had any issues. He was on the platform before, and he never had any issues. No accidents. Pays on time, and he's been phenomenal. So I mean, the background checks, I highly endorse that. Contact HyreCar, ask them for it, and ask those questions, please. Very, very important disqualification questions to ask, because you don't want your car being damaged. Now, things happen. Maybe someone hits them. It's not their fault, right? Or maybe they make a human error mistake. Fine, but do your best to lower the likelihood of giving your car to an irresponsible driver. Now, thus far, under 12 months, I haven't had any claims, no accident, and I'm in the green at $3,589.92, people. That's pure profit. And remember, consider this. What really blows my mind with this is that this is a consistent renter. So even if he keeps renting from me, even better. That means I have the potential to earn, if not another $13,211.25 again after 12 months again. But remember, everything's paid off though. So now it's pure profit, people. I made the money back in under 1 year. Pure profit now, just compounding. That's building wealth. So even if, for example, as I showed earlier, my vehicle started off with 67,000 miles and seven. So 67,000 miles and 7 miles. Yeah, 67,007 miles basically. So let's put it at 67,000 miles is what I purchased the car at. Now the vehicle's at 79,815 miles. And I have other videos that go into this. Always have your HyreCar renter give you a weekly or at least a monthly check on where your odometer is, so you know when to get oil changes. You have to keep getting maintenance. Keep your car maintained so you stay in control. But currently, my 2017 Hyundai Elantra is shy of 80,000 miles, basically just at 79,815 miles. So under 12 months, yes, that's quite a bit of miles. 67,000 miles. It's at 12,000. It basically accrued over 12,808 miles, but I'm in the profit of $3,589.92. Completely worth it, in my opinion. Maybe you have a vehicle where they went way over that, but that's where you have to offset it. But at this point, if you're compounding, where you're pulling in 13,000 per each car, like, or 10,000 per each car, it might be worth it even if they do go over the miles. Because you remember, this is they're using your car to drive around, pick up people for Uber and Lyft, conduct maybe Amazon Flex deliveries, or Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub, etc. They're using your car, and the reason they're renting your vehicle is to earn income. So yes, they're going to put miles on it. It makes sense. They need to make money. They might even drive around quite a bit. And that's why I also have other videos where I go into learn how to work with your HyreCar renter and give them ways to make money by giving them other ideas. Hey, here's Amazon Flex, sign up. Or hey, here's Postmates, sign up. Here's DoorDash, sign up. And you put more weight, I call them financial weights, on them. Now it's harder for them not only to leave you, because now you give them so much value, but second, you gave them more reason to pay you. You put money in their pocket. You share other opportunities with you. So don't just give. Most HyreCar owners make the mistake, and they're not really keen to understanding that it doesn't end there. When you give a car to a HyreCar renter, that's just the beginning. If you want to succeed, like how I'm succeeding, no arrogance intended, you have to give them opportunities, locate ways that they can make money. Because remember, the more money you put in their pockets, the more money they have in their pockets, and the more money they can pay you. You take care of them, they take care of you. This is how it is, people, and this is how I'm able to succeed. And this is a car that doesn't have any wrapping, no extra money coming in, purely and only HyreCar income on this one vehicle. You get real creative with the video below. I left on how to earn 6 figures with HyreCar. Follow that video below. It's in the description. Really valuable. Teaches you secret ways on how to actually partner with companies and how to actually earn extra income with your HyreCar vehicle, where you're able to add on third party or different incomes onto your car that compound. But again, this car is only HyreCar, and I wanted to do that for the sole purpose, by design, to share that if you only have a HyreCar and you're new to HyreCar, or if you're a veteran in HyreCar and you only have a HyreCar and that's it, you have no other income coming in on top of that car, you can do this too. You can be just like Conrad, or even better than me. This is the beauty of this. This is how you build wealth. I'm in the green under 12 months. Highly recommend it. And this is after, like I said, I pulled in revenue $13,211.25. Expenses were $1,121.33. That's registration, tires, maintenance, oil change, etc. And I purchased a vehicle for $8,500, which I had the cash to purchase it. And everyone comes in differently. Maybe you lease the vehicle, maybe you purchase a car, maybe finance to own the vehicle, or maybe bought the car cash like I did from tread.com or from another dealership or whoever, or personal seller. Doesn't matter which way you come in. The point is to profit. If you lease the car, if you finance to own, if you buy it cash like I did, the goal is to buy the car, pay off the car or buy the car and offset whatever you spent for the purchase of the car or for the lease you have, to offset it. And by following my GRM model of actually 1 to 3 years, you'll pay off the car within 1 to 3 years. Or if it's a lease, you'll always be in the green where you'll always be 100% profit. Or if you bought it out for cash outright, you'll get your profit back within 1 to 3 years by simply following and understanding how to actually work with long-term renters, putting money in their pockets. And this is how I'm doing it too. It's not just putting a car on HyreCar. It's how do you actually become friends with your HyreCar renters and give them opportunities. That alone is one of the many reasons a lot of HyreCar owners on YouTube have failed. And it's unfortunate because it's a great platform. There's a lot of ways you can make money with this. And unfortunately, Turo's great. And I love Turo. I'm a Turo power host, meaning that I'm at a point where I make passive income from Turo at a pretty substantial rate. And it's been great. I love Turo. But you hear a lot of good reviews about Turo, but you hear a lot of bad reviews online about HyreCar. It's because HyreCar is misunderstood. And unfortunately, just because people failed at it, they automatically think it's bad. They applied the wrong strategy. They didn't one time look at a Conrad Layn video and figure out how to actually put money in their HyreCar renters' pockets, how to actually create partnerships with different restaurants in the area, how to get paid extra compounding amounts of wealth and income by wrapping your car or adding a cargo box or adding advertising on top of your car that you get paid $500 per month, $400 per month. At the video below goes in deep detail, very valuable people. It's called How to Earn Six Figures with HyreCar. Basically, you'll make 100,000 or more with HyreCar by doing this, people. That's how you do it. Please take this to heart. Take a lot of notes, and I hope you actually really learned. Thank you for following with me. I just want to share a raw and uncut video just in regards to how to actually earn income and what my actual profit is. And it's looking pretty nice, people. And again, I purchased a vehicle at 67,000 miles and it's currently at 79,000. Completely worth it. And the cool thing, since my car is paid off, now I could compound. It's just pure profit, people. That's the beauty of it. Yes, there's always gonna be expensive, but I'm already well in the green already. And the cool thing, when you profit like this, even if I had deductibles, I'd still be fine. That's how cool this is. That's the part of this. And like I said, there's a lot of strategy going on in this. But anyways, thank you for following me through. Welcome to Layn HyreCar University. Welcome to my personal HyreCar page, my 2017 Hyundai Elantra that's been great. And it's been on a rental for basically 299 days, and it's currently active. So yeah, I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram, Conrad Layn. Love you guys, Conrad Layn out. Peace.